Hi, welcome to my level playthrough. Well, we'll start off in the main menu where you can see that there is a title and two buttons, one to play, one to quit. Then we'll load into the level and it comes up with a nice little widget that tells us we can use WASD to move. As we can see, there's two paths. One's actually blocked and the other one is lit up. Also with one of the mountains lit up to indicate it's a point of interest. Nice little widget comes up telling us we can use space to jump over ledges. And then we come up to this tree. When we get close enough, a widget will come up and tell us we can use control to crouch, and then we can crouch walk under them. Then we come up to the enemy section where when we get close enough, he will start shooting at us and he will start charging at us. So it kind of just showcases the two different types of enemy in the game. And then we'll come up to a fork in the road where we can go left or we can go right. So I'm going to go left. There is a tree, but we know from previous encounters and the tutorial that we can use crouch and we can get past that. Next we'll encounter some jumping where an enemy will also shoot at us, so we have to time this. And then straight away we'll get an enemy that charges at us afterwards. When we get close enough and we know that we can use this tree, we can crouch under, he now can't get us. And it's just followed by a little bit more jumping just to get us back to the path, but these jumps are just a little bit more awkward as they're positioned quite weirdly. So it just kind of makes it a bit harder for the player to get there. And we'll notice that there is where the path meets and also some rubble on the floor which kind of directs the player to the temple. So we know that we can crouch under this tree and we see that there are enemies. And we soon realise that these are enemies that are going to shoot us, so we can use the rocks for cover. And then we come up to the temple. So what we can do is we can just sort of jump on these little platforms. And once we've done that, we can come up to this podium where there is a book. And we can collect the book. Now once we've collected the book, we can safely walk over here to where an enemy will be. And what we can sort of tell is that this enemy is going to be a charger. So we know that we can actually run. And yet, so once we've made it past the enemy, he's no longer there. He can't get us anymore. We can go past and we can see that the pathway is actually no longer blocked. So we can continue on. We come back and that is when we get to the end of the game and we get a nice little message and we can either reload the level or we can quit. So if I press here, it will take us back to the main menu. And if I press the quit button, it will quit out of the game.